Okay, so this is 27 in 47. Now, just like 26, you won't be responsible to have to write all this in the proof on the test. However, the portion of it could be the responsible, like just proving this part. Even actually, once you prove this part, the rest is not that bad. Okay, but so like this could be a given, and then do the rest is possibility. So I'm gonna show you how this works. Okay, so first let's do the diagram. So you need a scaling triangle, E, F, G, and EH is a median, and FJ is a median. Okay, and then EH extends such that EH is HP. So you're gonna extend here, and then you get P here. Okay, and then this is going to get extended, and then FJ is JQ. Okay, so that's the diagram. Okay, and then the first thing you have to do is GP is GQ. So let's just draw those lines. GP is GQ. So we have to make these the same length. Okay, so looking at this, where are the now, because these are all same distances, you have a temptation to use the perpendicular bisector angle bisector theorem. But remember, those are distances, and distances means it have to be 90 degree, and none of these angles are going to be 90 degree, right? So you're probably not going to use those because none of these lines is 90 degree. So we probably have to make triangles congruent somehow. So now these two triangles, if we can make these two congruent, then these are corresponding side. However, this is a scale-in triangle. So you know that GH and GJ are not the same length, because this is the half of this length, which is a different length from the half of this length. So these two triangles are not congruent, right? So that's not going to work. So if you look at this triangle, which one would that be congruent? Which triangle would be a congruent? Do you see it? Yeah, this one. The HEF looks congruent to HPG, right? And then if you look at the QGJ, the same thing, this looks congruent to, I said the QGJ, so then FEJ, right? So how do we make this? That's vertical angle, right? H is the median, so these are the same lengths. And then EH, we extend it so that EH is PH, so these are the same lengths, right? It's side angle side. And same thing on the other side. Okay, so once you make these are congruent, and these are congruent, and this is corresponding side with this, and this is corresponding with side with this, so then they have to be the same lengths, right? They can be the same lengths without triangles being congruent. These angles are not the same, but these lengths are the same. Okay, so that's A, right? And once you do that, actually the rest is not that bad. So let's just do the A part, okay? So one, let's see, we make, let's make these two triangles congruent first. So let's see, what is it? The EH is median of median, that's given. And so GH is congruent to FH, that's definition of median. Okay, and then 3, EH is HP, congruent to HP, and that's given, right? So we got the side, and now we need the vertical angle. So angle GHP is congruent to angle FHE in vertical angle theorem. Okay, so then triangle GPHE GH is congruent to triangle FEH, and what did we get here? That's a side, and that's a side, and that's an angle, and then it's the side, angle, side, and side portrait. So GP is congruent to EF, and that's CP, CTC. Okay. Might as well make this number so that we can do substitution later, and you can put that in the same line. Okay. Right, and then let's make the other two triangles congruent. So 7, the same thing, right? So FJ is median, that's given, and 8. So GJ is congruent to EJ. It's definition of median. And 9, FJ is congruent to QJ, and that's given. Wait, EH is HP, this should be PH. Even though that's what it says here, now we are trying to make the triangles congruent, we should do it in a congruent order. Okay, so this should be PH. Okay, and given. And then 10 vertical angles. So QJG is congruent to FJE and vertical angle theorem. So triangle QJG is congruent to triangle FJE, and that's side, angle, side portrait. That was side, and I got the angle and side, angle, side. Okay, so now I made these two, and then you do this, the same thing. So 12, QG is congruent to EF, and QG equal EF, and that's CPCTC. And this is GP equal EF and QZ equal EF. You can do substitution, and on QZ equal PG, substitution property of 6 and 12. Okay, so now actually you can put that in there, the same thing. GQ is congruent to GP. Okay, you can put the distance in the same line. So A is done right here. And then think about how to do B and C after you made these are congruent segments. Okay, I think you can do the rest. Maybe not, but try it.